Hello, I'm TheTwitGamer, and we're going to be doing a Let's Play of Zwei, the Ilvard Insurrection. Now, I think I'm saying Zwei right. I just don't know. I don't know, but I like saying Zwei the way I say Zwei. So I'm going to stick with saying Zwei the way I say Zwei. Yes, indeed. Now, I've sorted all the options and everything already, but I went into the game to make sure, like, you know, that the options I chose were fine in terms of volume, etc. And it turns out there isn't any voice acting or anything at the start of the game. There is a bit further in, but right at the start, there's none, really, which is a bit odd. So it's going to be a bit off-putting at first, because I'm going to have to read it out. Also, there's a splash intro that's just got text. It's really hard to read normally. Rather than like never mind me reading it out loud, just reading it normally is hard to get through it. It's quite fast. So anyway, here we go, and let's see if we can keep up. Gramvalan? I don't know. It's like quickly, read all that quick or it's gone. There we go. This is the one. It's like, oh my god. You gotta get that in the same amount of time. It's like, what? How can you read that fast? This one? Yeah, sure, you could do it. But the previous one? I can't read that fast. That's madness. Especially with the sort of... What's the term? It's sort of like granulated text almost. It's like... It's hard on the eyes. Would have been nice if it was like bigger text, closer to the front. Something to do with an aeroplane, by the way. Yep. There you go. Aeroplane. Northwest Grand Vallon, off the coast of Ilvard. Ragna, yep, on the Treasure Hunters Guild, speeds towards his destination in his aeroplane, and something else was said. Alright, should be coming up on it pretty soon now. Damn you, McCoy. Sending me all the way out here. I knew the price on those new aerotech parts was too good to be true. Goggles! Huh. Still, it was one hell of a deal. Couldn't pass up an offer like that. Smoothest ride I've ever had. She's cutting through the skies like a bird. Guess that's aerotech for you. Pricey, but you get what you pay for. Let's see. This Ilvard place is supposed to have its own airstrip. At least that's what I heard. Fuel level's good. Engine's burning like a kitten. Guess it wouldn't hurt to kick her into overdrive and shorten the trip. Let's see what this thing can really do. Huh? The hell's that? You know, it's one of those dragon things. Yes, indeed. You picked a rotten time for your little pleasure cruise to Ilvard, stupid human. Telling you what, I'm feeling meow. Oh god, it's like it's merciful, but with meow in it. It's like meowsiful today. I'll make this nice and quick. Then we get this lovely little scene here. Odd thing about this though, it's like no sound effects. So it's really odd. It's like the intro for this game it's really bizarre, to be honest. It's like it's got no voice acting, yet the game does have voice acting, which is like, wouldn't you voice the intro? And then it comes to an actual scene, and there's no sound effects. It's just quite bizarre. But from the stuff I've heard later, it is good. It is good. Some of the reviews are good. So I am looking forward to this. I know pretty much nothing about this game other than basically it was mentioned on Twitter and I thought, I'll have a look at that. Oh yeah! Now yeah, a bit of voice acting. That's not what I meant, by the way. There is actually properly voiced scenes later on. Anyway. How'd you like that? I've got another pocket full of lead for you right here. Ain't no monster or marauder the Tristan? Go with that. Can't handle with me at the helm.
Let's ride!
That's right indeed.
Woo! Yeah, rock and roll.
Because it's clear they could have voiced these scenes. Just, why didn't they? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, who is this guy? I can't believe his crummy metal bird is keeping up with the great Mont Blanc's majestic dragon. There we go. Hey, puppet girl, I know you can hear me. If you're done pretending I'm not being shot at. Okay. It's the maybe you could try helping me? I wasn't pretending, just bemused. Why is her text in blue? You seem so confident and gung-ho. I assumed you'd have no trouble handling this by yourself. How about you shut up? Our orders were to take out anyone who wanders into Ilvard airspace. Or did that slip your mind? Very well. Ooh, triple dot. Let's go, Emerald. There's no need to destroy the plane, just focus on driving him away. Pew pew pew! And again, back to a scene with no sound effects. Hopefully if this has more scenes like this later on, they have sound effects. Because I didn't get to more scenes later on. I just got to the first voice scene to see what was up, basically. It's just very strange. Because it's very quiet. Like if I stop speaking now... It's just really quiet. And how did he do that anyway? Like, he went up. He must... How do you spin round that fast in a plane like that? So you can do like a surprise reveal from the sky. I like the look of her character. She's cute. She is cute. There, it's like it needs just like a big explosion, like ba-choom, bow, something, you know. And needed like a meow or something when the cat was cheering. Mont Blanc was cheering. Just, you know, it's absent of something. All right, take that, punk. He's looking for straight toward Ilvard. Too bad he'll never survive a crash from this altitude. Triple dot. Had me right in his sights. Why didn't he fire? And why isn't your text blue anymore? Mystery. Disc. For a moment there, I actually had my hopes up. Letting such a golden opportunity go to waste like that is just sloppy. Triple dot. Oh well, I suppose this warrants a closer look, at the very least. Who knows? That boy might be just the lackey I've been looking for.
Well then, let's be off.
Indeed, shoo-shoo, or to be, take your pick. It was her tweet that made me interested in this game, by the way. I was like, oh, yes, I would like to play that. I actually want to talk about that as a topic at some point, by the way. Voice actors and promoting games. Because there's been several games recently where I've only like become aware of them because of the voice actors in the games. So it's like, why do PR companies not use voice actors more as a way to promote games? Because that's twice now. I didn't know about Zwei and Battle Chef Brigade. Like those two I played because I saw the voice actors tweeting about it. So there you go. Anyway, man's voice. You okay? Hey, are you okay? Thank goodness, you're finally awake. Do you even know how worried I was about you? Not at all. Where am I? You're in the town of Art. We're upstairs in the Panda Inn. were you the guy who was flying that bright red aeroplane? Yeah, that's me. I mean, you don't know that. There might be another bright red airplane. Oh, crap. The Tristan. What happened to my plane? Oh, slow down there, Tiger. One step at a time, okay? Her name changed to female mechanic. Alright. Oh, he's got a pipe. Awesome. Looks a bit like it's Bernie, isn't it? Yeah, it's Bernie. It's Bernie. Yeah. Looks like you're still a bit out of it. Allow me to explain the situation. I'm Theo. Not a full-time physician, but the closest we got here in art. I'm assuming that's the name of the place, because, you know, if I had voice acting in the first few scenes, I'd understand the names of places, but we don't. It's really odd to me. This little lady is Miriam, a talented engineer who works down at the airstrip. Well, I've still got a ways to go before I can match the boss. But yeah, I'm the one who found you by that crashed plane. I crashed? Indeed, your aeroplane plowed right into a hill on the outskirts of town. Miriam was working when she saw it happen and rushed over to let me know. We went there straight away, found you, and carried you back to town. Now here you are, finally awake. So that's what happened. I'm really sorry about this. It sounds like you've gone to a lot of trouble patching me up. Name's Ragna Valentine. And to those who have watched the Neptunias or played the Neptunias, that's where the Valentine bit comes from, yes. Treasure hunter and courier for hire. Ah, that would explain why a guy your age already has his own plane. I'm impressed. Your treasure hunters must be built like a brick too. That was a nasty crash, but you came out with just a few cuts and bruises. It's a miracle you're already awake. What? She's right, you know. I'm afraid your plane wasn't quite as fortunate though. It broke clean in two on impact. I expected you'd have some major fractures, but I found no signs of trauma. Only a couple of minor abrasions and lacerations. Tell me, do you hurt anywhere? Just my pride. Wait a minute. You just said that my airplane snapped in half. Are you kidding me, Doc? Do you know how much cash I poured into all the custom mods? The new paint job was barely even dry. And I just had the new aerotech propellers installed too. Aha, I knew it! So those were aerotech parts. I like her. Come on, at least look a little happier. You're in one piece, aren't you? If it makes you feel any better, your precious propellers came out looking pretty good, all things considered. That's great, but what are they gonna do? Get half a plane airborne? I mean, I wasn't expecting it to come out of this without a scratch, but just let me think a bit. That damn cat. I took a plunge from that height, and I come to with just a couple of scratches. And what the hell were those two goons doing flying around up there? And then... Oh yeah, that's normal.
This is your fate. Come, embrace it.
Arrgh. Hey, you alright? Do you feel dizzy? Maybe you hit your head harder than I thought. No, it's not that. This is a lot to process all at once. I'm trying to piece together what happened to me. Hey, I was wondering. Can you show me that hill where my plane crashed? Take that as a yes. There's some pots there. I'm assuming we can smash the pots. Brandy Hill. Here we are, Brandy Hill. You can see all of art from here. Heck, on a clear day you can see most of Ilvard. But man, evening already? The day sure flew by. Triple dot. Ragna, right? Your plane's up there at the top of the hill. You sure you don't need any extra help? Yeah, I'm fine for now. I guess I should check the damage. You aren't gonna get in trouble for skipping out on work, are you? Don't worry about it. I figured you'd probably do the same for me. Anyway, if there's anything you need, just come find me down at the airstrip. I work as a mechanic there, so I should at least be able to give you a hand fixing some of your stuff up. Sure thing, I'll let you know. I like her. Bye-bye! Yeah, I really like her. She's an engineer after all, so it's like, you know, engineering, gnomes, World of Warcraft, that sort of thing. It's like anything with cogs, goggles, it's gonna work for me. Anyway, well, just in case anything does come up, I'd better make sure I'm prepared. You are not prepared.
I'm good to go.
Are you? This anchor gear has saved my bacon on more treasure hunts than I can count.
Ha!
Oh dear.
Ha!
Oh my.
Ha!
Meh. Luckily for me, it doesn't look like it took any damage in the crash. Don't know why they brought it along when they dragged me into town, but it's nice to know that at least something ain't broke. Well, no putting it off any longer. Time to see how bad it really is. The doc said the crash snapped her in half. He was just being dramatic, right? Man, I almost don't want to see. Yeah, you're plain screwed, mate. Right, so let's do that. Right, so we've got some combos. Oh, no, I'm not going that way. Hold it. I need to see what shape the tristant to the plane's in. How'd she hold up after what happened? I can't help worrying. Oh my. I was just doing this. Yeah, it seems like we get some combos going if I keep doing that. We can't just spam it. Might turn down the sound effects. I got no control over the camera at the moment from what I can see. Oh, hello. I like the jump. Let's look for these pots though. I see one up there, but I think there was one over here somewhere. What's that? Money! Money, 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 money. Money! I'm really enjoying this jump. I may not ever get tired of it. Just so you know. It's rubbish money. Is that it? No. No, we need some silvers. Like the 50s. That'd be nice for me. Can I run? Not sure if I can. Oh, there's no pot here? Well, screw you, section of the map. Yeah. We've got an XP bar up there. Just looking what we've got, because it's not giving me a tutorial. Which is honestly better for me, because then I learn slowly over time. And please do help me out if I miss anything. There's not much to miss. Yep, not much to miss at the moment. Because it's just that and jump. I mean, that's not as bad as I expected it to be. Oh. Oh boy. He sure wasn't exaggerating. Even for a crash, this is ugly. Damn near totaled her. I mean, it's still not that bad, really. I mean, it could have just been burnt out, destroyed. I mean, it's still got a wheel attached, so... Great, just great. She's practically a tire fire away from the scrap heap. Is there anything that isn't busted? Yeah, look, the seat down there, it's fine. The propellers seem fine. That's something, I guess? But the engine's totally shot. I'll have to junk it and get a new one. And I can probably weld the wings back onto the body. Whatever good that'll do me. Oh yeah, what happened to that package McCoy wanted me to deliver? I don't see it here anywhere. Did it fall out when I was going down? Maybe thrown clear of the plane when I plowed into the hill? Seems like it's long gone now. Pretty sure it was supposed to go to the museum over in town. Guess I'll have to break the bad news to them. Triple dot. Triple dotting. Alright. Can't just stand here crying over my plane all day. Gotta get moving and do what I can. Hang in there, Tristan. Go with that. I'll have you fixed up and back to your beautifully customized self in no time. Promise. Okay, first order of business is checking in with the town guild branch and... Huh? Oh yeah, that's a bit weird. A castle? That is a bit strange. I'll be honest. What the hell? Wasn't anything there just a second ago. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Man alive, just how hard did I hit my head? That's really hard to read. It's very blurry text. Don't worry, you're not hallucinating. The castle has always been there. It's very, very blurry. The thing is, it's like, here's the odd thing. It's like, it's blurry on one screen, because I've got it on two screens at the moment, because one screen I'm recording from, one I'm actually viewing. The one I'm viewing on is blurry. The one I'm recording on, it isn't blurry, so for you, it's probably not blurry. Which is strange. It's just that now, you can perceive the imperceptible. Alright. In other words, I'm going to read it off the other one. In other words, you're one step closer to seeing the true face of the world. Congratulations! Who's there? Not so fast. Before I show myself, I have a little test for you. After all, I need to see whether you're really worthy. And what is that weird thing you've got strapped to your arm? Is it even a weapon? Show me. Hello, hello. Good. That's all I need. More trouble. Listen, today ain't gonna be so hot for me, in case the crash plane didn't give it away. I don't know who you are, and right now, I don't really care, but blowing off some steam is just what the doctor ordered. So come on, bring it. Alright then, we'll see about this. Oh hello, basic controls. Press the attack button to attack enemies. Alright then. Press the button several times in quick sequence to perform a quick combo attack. Jump to dodge enemy attacks. Too slow, suckers. Alright then, so basically what I learned on my way up here. Jump out the way, hit it. Seems simple enough. Let's just stay away from it. Yeah, I like that. So it's fairly simple. Did I just do a roll over it? Hey, get back here. You can't just attack me and then run off. You owe me some answers, asshole. Stop before you embarrass yourself. That was merely a shadow. An illusion. The true self. Bam, 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 bam. Gotta stop doing that. What? I like her shoes. That means you passed the test. Sky-soaring traveler. My name is Alwen du Moonbria. In the sacred name of Espina, great mother of darkness, and by the power of the blood contract that binds us, I hereby command you to serve me as payment for saving your life. So, shoo-shoo. They chose the right voice for her. Back screen. I think I'm gonna like this game. It's a lovely intro. It's got that certain art style that I normally like. So like sort of realistic but cartoony? Don't know how to describe it. That dude's goggles. That's more glasses, isn't it, actually?
Okay, this everything you order.
Right, there we go. We got our voice acting now.
You really think you can finish? Could feed family with this.
Is that Kira as well?
Oh, don't worry about us.
Like, is that the same voice actor right there?
To send any of these dishes away with food left on them would be an insult to the chef.
This shark fin soup is especially good.
My compliments.
I'm so glad you like.
I think it is.
You're really amazing, mister. You fall out of plane, get hurt so bad.
There's a bit of a British hint in that then.
Now you already have pretty girl in your room, and she have big appetite.
She ain't my gal!
Alright, calm down.
And you! Did you really have to order that much? We could have thrown a banquet with all this food!
Excuse me, I haven't eaten so much as a single morsel in the last fortnight.
I mean, you must be starving.
Though unlike you humans, I don't need to eat for sustenance.
Alright then, you won't be starving.
So it's more that I simply wish to. A treat for the senses, you could say.
I mean, why do you have senses if you don't need to eat?
The hell are you talking about?
Thank you.
Don't give me that load of crap! You can't just say something like that and expect me to just shrug and let it go.
I like this guy. I'm on this guy's side quite a bit.
Ooh, the chunks of dried abalone really turn this soup into a surprise for the palate.
You must think I'm loaded or something, ordering all these high-roller dishes. Hey, at least leave a couple bites for me!
Yeah, you two so close. Already bigger like married couple. I go now. Give you much alone time.
Oh my.
Oh, almost forget to introduce. You call me May, okay?
I don't know. I think I prefer gossipy waitress.
While you stay here, you need anything, I get for you.
Something troubling you? You must be hungry, but you've barely touched your plate. As your master, I give you my full permission to dig in. Eat and drink to your heart's content.
Oh, thank you so much. Indeed.
Let me guess. You've got a big old spread of desserts on the way. After that, will you finally explain what's going on?
I am so him right now.
And how are you expecting to pay for it? You've already gone and blown all my money!
Well, even the stuff from the pots that I got?
So let me get this straight. You're really a vampire?
What?
Correct.
Oh, alright then.
My name is Alwen du Moonbria,
I was so close.
current head of the Moonbria clan of noble truebloods who have ruled this land since time immemorial.
Give me a break. It was funny the first time, but how long are you planning on dragging this joke out? We ain't in some kid's storybook and there's no such thing as vampires. Yeah, okay, so your wings look pretty realistic. And I could maybe buy you not being human, but...
This is your fate. Come, embrace it.
What was that?
Looks like your memory's clearing up. After your metal beast crashed yesterday, you were in bad shape. Well, more than bad. You were dying. I pulled you from the wreckage and formed a blood contract with you. That's why you're safe, sound, and very much alive now.
I mean, you gotta sort of say like, oh, thanks?
What the hell's a blood contract?
Does it matter that? I suppose it does matter quite a bit, to be honest. I mean, he is alive, but it's like, at what cost?
It's rather simple. I partook of your blood and at the same time infused you with some of mine. So now, you and I share a spiritual link as master and vassal. With the formation of our contract, you cease to be fully human. You've been reborn as my blood knight, spared the Reaper's touch to guard and defend me.
Right.
Blood Knights possess incredible regenerative powers, on a level mere mortals could only dream of. Despite being at death's door, your body recovered so quickly that by the time your rescuers came, you were almost fully healed. I believe that should answer all of your questions, no?
Most of them, yeah.
This is all some kind of bad joke, right? You're telling me I've become some sort of monster?
Well, not exactly. You're no longer completely human, but it's not like you're a demon now. You're something in between.
Oh, all right then.
A blood contract is exactly what the name says, a contract. And as an involved party, you're free to nullify it at any time. After you've paid me back for saving you, of course.
And how exactly do we do that?
What?
It's the truth. I made our blood contract in the name of the dark goddess Espina. I wouldn't fib about something like that. You might not like it, but the price is weighted against the value of your life. Cheating death doesn't come cheap.
Well, shit.
Indeed.
I ain't proud of it, but I'm no stranger to debt. What with all the cash I poured into the Tristan. So, how much is it gonna be?
It's Tristan. There we go.
1,000,000 penne? Nah, I'll bet you want even more than that.
Huh? Why would I have any interest in your petty cash? What I want is your help in retaking my castle.
There we go.
You have a castle?
Yes, it would be the big shiny one that was slightly invisible.
Of course. Did you not see it just beyond the hill? That is Castle Moonbria. I inherited it from my father.
You mean that mirage floating out in the air? You're telling me that's your place? Wait, back it up a little. What's all this about retaking it?
Just what it sounds like. A fortnight ago, a villain unknown came and besieged my castle. I was deprived of most of my magical powers in the ordeal, but I was able to escape somehow. Just remembering it is enough to mortify me.
So you don't know who did it, huh? Doesn't sound like you got much to go on either. Any ideas who it might be? Anyone you know got a grudge against you?
Honestly, I haven't the faintest. But considering they command a host of fiends and were able to steal my powers, they'll be a nasty foe to tangle with. And that means I need a vassal I can count on.
And you chose him.
You think there's any chance those goons who attacked my aeroplane are involved with this?
I'd almost guarantee it. After stripping me of my castle, they moved to secretly block off outside contact with Ilvard to keep anyone from interfering. I can only assume that's the reason they blasted your metal beast out of the skies yesterday.
Alright, let's say I believe what you're saying. Sounds like me and the Tristan have a score to settle with those guys, whoever they are. So I guess it makes sense to work with you to make sure they get what's coming to them.
Glad to see you're finally falling in line. So, to reiterate...
Hold it!
All right then.
I'm willing to help, but when I do something, I at least want to say and how I do it. I don't really get all this blood contract mumbo-jumbo, but I'm not gonna let you treat me like some serving boy.
Oh, feisty, aren't we?
I'm a treasure hunter and an aeroplane pilot, and pretty good at both, if I say so myself. And both of those jobs put a premium on freedom, going where you want, doing what you want. So I'm sorry to say that kowtowing to your every whim just ain't gonna cut it for me.
In other words, what you're trying to say is you don't want to work with me?
I don't. No, it's more like he'll work with you, but he's still gonna do what he wants to do along the way.
No, it's not that. I'm grateful you saved my life, and I do want to return the favor, but I want to do it as equal partners.
Exactly.
That's my condition.
I don't think you understand the position you're in here. The blood contract is absolute. Going against the will of the master like you are should cause you a significant degree of pain.
So that's how it works, huh? I guess that explains why my head was throbbing just now.
I apologize for the discomfort. But if you keep defying my will, all the effort I went through to save your life will have been for nothing. Got it?
Well, that sucks.
Oh, I get what you're saying. And that's all the more reason not to submit to you. It might seem stupid, but the little pride I've got is what keeps me going. If you can't live with that, then suit yourself. You can have your blood contract back and the life you spared with it.
You humans can be so difficult sometimes.
Yeah, but I think you're gonna like him because of this.
That said, I'm intrigued. You've managed to pique my interest. Very well. Ragna Valentine, from this point forward, I hereby recognize you as a partner and equal.
Hey!
Oh.
On my name, Alwen du Moonbria.
Oh, it's gone red.
Let the blood contract be hereby rewritten.
What?
That's gotta hurt. Gotta be careful of infection as well.
Our contract has been revised. As of right now, we stand on the same footing, completely equal. The bond formed by the blood contract still exists, of course. But if you join me, you can be assured that you're helping me of your own will. And so I ask you once again, help me retake my castle.
I'm game. Don't you worry, you've done a lot for me already, and I intend to pay you back. With interest.
Excellent. I'm expecting great things from you. Still, this was an unexpectedly selfless choice on your part. After all, I never imagined anyone would cast aside such a glorious position just to be on equal terms with me.
Glorious position? What glorious position?
Oh, I think we know where this is going.
Being my servant, of course. To be the vassal of a true blood would have made you the envy of demons the world over. Willingly denying yourself such good fortune, you're either a bastion of humility or an idiot.
Probably the latter.
Why the hell would I want to be popular with demons? Do you really think I'd get a kick out of being your magical errand boy?
You wouldn't? Seeing as I've never left my castle before, most of what I know is what I've read in books. I guess the people of the world must have actually changed in the last couple centuries, huh?
Oh, it's all starting to make sense now. She's practically a shut-in. Being so sheltered is probably where she gets that high and mighty attitude, too.
Were you saying something?
Nah, just thinking. This whole thing sounds like it's gonna be some rough going, that's all.
What, are you getting cold feet now?
Yes, I am. I need to get some thermal socks, maybe.
You have nothing to worry about. Once I get my powers back, I'll be as good as invincible. True blood vampires are legendary for their exceptional strength. Some say our power even rivals that of the 6 demon lords.
We're gonna end up fighting them, aren't we?
So you can rest easy knowing you're fighting on the winning team.
What the hell have I gotten myself into?
Yeah. I like this guy. He's spot on. Spot on. Got some fancy sleeping music here. This is a lovely little town we got here, isn't it? Ah, today. Still need them to say the name of the place. Oh, it's a juggler. It's a ducky. Alright, looks like it's time to take back your home then. So I guess we're headed to the castle I saw yesterday, right? If only. Right now, the castle is surrounded by a powerful magical barrier. The barrier mainly exists to hide the castle from mortal eyes, but it's been strengthened. Without my magic, there's no way to dispel it. Oh yeah? You did mention something last night about your magic being swiped. Thing is, if we can't get into the castle without it, but it's in the castle. We're kind of between a rock and a hard place, aren't we? Negative, my dear Ragna, because my stolen powers are not inside the castle. I can feel them. They've been scattered all over Ilvard. Oh, there we go, there's our incentive. Hidden away in the dark corners of the continent. So, where do we start looking? I'm not exactly sure. What I can tell you is that one of them is somewhere near this town. If that's the case, what we're waiting for, that's better. Better get looking. By the way, princess, I don't mean to pry, but I've been wondering. Come on, spit it out. Well, I mean, you're a vampire, right? And yet, here you are walking around in the middle of the day like you own the place. I don't get it. So, what are you suggesting? That I should shriek and melt into a puddle of bubbling goo the moment I step outside? Okay, sure. Sunny cheer isn't exactly my cup of tea. Yes. But you're not going to catch me holing up in some musty coffin. That's gross. But you're a vampire. Next thing you'll be telling me your favorite spice is garlic. Anyway, my point is that your expectation that I should burn up in the sunlight, or whatever, is a misguided superstition. Although it is true that we can only show our true powers under the veil of night. I'm betting mortals misunderstand the whole thing and just passed it down wrong in all their little folk tales. You haven't burst into a flame yet. That sure seems like a strong argument in your favor. So the only problem is your stolen magic then. And that sounds like it ought to be a piece of cake. I'm going to show you what a real treasure hunter can do. Yes, I expect you will. Now, I've got a question for you. What's that? I've been wondering since yesterday, what is a treasure hunter? I keep hearing you bring it up. It sounds like someone who runs around grabbing valuables. That would make you some kind of thief, would it not? Okay, I can see we're gonna need to take this nice and slow, right from the top. Indeed. Whenever you need to save your game or replenish your health, just examine a rest stop. You can also warp to any rest stop you've already visited with the power of Alwen's magic. Oh, very well. Right. Oh, hello. Rest stop, best stops. Alright. Whenever you see these red benches out in the world, stop and take a breather, save and heal. You can teleport directly to any bench you've been to before. Oh, there's one over there right now. So, what I'm going to do is go and make a save over there. And, where's the doggy? There's the dog. He's got a hat on. Lipton. What's the doggy called? Dog. That's a good name, dog. It's a good name. Has this got a name? Panda. Right, so, yeah, we're done for this part. We'll see you in the next part when we start go treasure hunting, I assume? We'll see you then. Ta-ta for now.